Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all at Astra. My name is Isa Michael, and I am the CEO of Astra and a practicing fertility specialist. We're honored to have Minister Jones and Mayor Brown, Councillor Santos, media representative, and distinguished guests. We begin by acknowledging that we are gathered on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Huron-Wendat, and the Mississaugas of the Credits First Nation. This land is covered by Treaty 13 and the Williams Treaties. We recognize the enduring presence and contributions of Indigenous peoples on this territory and are committed to advancing reconciliation through our work. Fertility difficulties represent a significant health issue with significant impact on people's personal lives and their social interactions. 1 in 6 couples in the reproductive age group is affected by fertility difficulties. Over the past 22 years, Astra has lived up to its mission, delivering state-of-the-art, effective and safe fertility care and making it accessible to various communities. Our team is focused on delivering world-class care and achieving the best possible outcomes for our patients. Thank you, Honourable Minister, for your leadership and commitment to women's health and reproductive care, helping families in our community build their futures. This is truly an exciting day for Brampton. Today's announcement is a significant and a long-awaited milestone for the people of Brampton and catchment areas. Today is more than an announcement, it's a commitment to the people of Brampton and the community. Minister Jones, thank you very much for coming today, making this announcement public. We really appreciate what you have done for Brampton, and the podium is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Michael. If I may, we had some disturbing news last night with the death of an OPP officer in near Cobourg. And so I want to say to the community of Cobourg and the community of our OPP officers, we are all thinking and praying for you today. Having said that, it is always a great pleasure to be back in Brampton alongside Mayor Patrick Brown. Thank you to the team here at Astra Fertility for hosting us today and for the phenomenal care you provide to patients and families every single day. Under the leadership of Premier Ford, our government has been continuing to make record investments in our healthcare system. We are taking bold action to help people access care at every stage of life, where and when they need it. This includes expanding hospitals and healthcare infrastructure, strengthening primary care, and improving access to fertility support across Ontario, including right here in Brampton. In 2025-26, our government increased operating funding to William Osler Health System by over $18 million. We are now partnering to build Brampton's new state-of-the-art Peel Memorial Hospital. And in 2025-26, we invested over $12 million to attach over 35,000 people to primary care, with nearly 6,400 people already attached to care. And, of course, with the opening of the new TMU School of Medicine in Brampton, we are continuing to build a pipeline of future physicians to care for Ontario families when they need it most. Expanding hospitals, expanding primary care, and medical education are not the only investments our government has been making to support Ontario families. That's why I am pleased to announce that we are taking the next step in our plan to expand access to fertility care as part of our historic $250 million investment to help more families access life-changing fertility treatment. Through this next phase, our government has invested $100 million in 2026-27 to support 27 clinics across Ontario, including 2 new IVF clinics, helping to shorten wait times and connect thousands of families to fertility services in both hospital and community settings. One of these new IVF clinics is right here at Astra Fertility in Brampton, who will receive $3.6 million to support an estimated 350 IVF cycles for local families. there is no role more special or important than being a parent, which is why we are shortening wait times to make fertility care more accessible to Ontario families. This investment builds on our initial $50 million investment in 2025-26 and will support clinics to deliver an estimated 10,000 additional IVF cycles in this fiscal year. A further $100 million will be invested in 2027-28, bringing our government's total investment to IVF to $250 million. This investment will help more Ontarians receive publicly funded IVF services where and when they need them while protecting the Ontario Fertility Program. With the expansion of the Ontario Fertility Program, we now fund 56 clinics that provide publicly funded fertility services, who have helped nearly 133,000 Ontarians build their families since the program began. Complementing this work is the new refundable Ontario Fertility Treatment Tax Credit, offering further financial relief to couples and individuals in their journeys to start and grow their families. The credit provides a maximum of $5,000 in annual support by covering 25% of eligible fertility-related expenses, up to $20,000. By bringing government-funded IVF services into more communities across Ontario, including, of course, at Astra Fertility in Brampton, more people can pursue their dream of having children with greater confidence, support, and access to care when they need it closer to home. Thank you to the families and healthcare partners who helped make this progress possible. And now it's my pleasure to invite Mayor Patrick Brown to share a few words. Thank you. Stay well.
Well, an honor to be here on behalf of the City of Brampton. I just want to start by thanking Deputy Premier and Minister of Health, Sylvia Jones, for being here in Brampton for this important announcement. I want to say that Minister Jones has been a tremendous champion when it comes to healthcare. And if you had asked 8 years ago if we'd be having announcements like this, the new hospital, the medical school, plans for a regional cancer center, they would have thought you were dreaming, but you've delivered again and again for the City of Brampton. Thank you for being such a great friend to healthcare and healthcare access. It does not go unnoticed. And of course, we've got incredible MPPs in Brampton that have really advocated for this. I know Minister Sarkaria wanted to be here today for this announcement, but he's busy fixing Ontario's transit system. I want to say Dr. Issam Michael, Dr. Amanda Michael, the team at Astra Fertility, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for partnering with the province of Ontario to enhance healthcare. Today's announcement is about helping more families access the care they need. Fertility challenges impact many individuals and families, and the journey can often be emotional, stressful, and financially difficult. Expanding access to publicly funded fertility treatments, including tripling the number of publicly funded IVF cycles, will make a meaningful difference for families across Ontario. Brampton is one of the youngest and fastest growing big cities in Canada, and many residents here are building their futures and raising their families. Access to fertility care is an important part of a modern healthcare system, and families deserve timely, accessible support close to home. We're proud to have innovative healthcare providers like Astra Fertility here in Brampton, helping families through some of life's most important moments. I want to thank Premier Ford, Minister Jones, and our provincial partners for this investment, for recognizing the importance of expanding healthcare services for growing communities like Brampton. And I thank you for the incredible medical professionals who support families every day with compassionate care. Today's announcement will help more people build families they've dreamed of, and that is worth celebrating. As a father of 3 kids, I can tell you there's no greater joy in life, and you're helping hundreds of families realize their dreams. So thank you for what you've done. And I just note that Councillor Fasante is also here with us today to celebrate this provincial announcement. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor Brown. Thank you, Minister Jones. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Amanda Michael. I am an obstetrician and gynecologist and a fertility specialist here in Brampton, and also the medical director of Astra Fertility Clinic. Before we conclude today's event, I want to bring the focus back to the patients who are at the heart of this announcement. At Astra, we have the privilege of caring for individuals and families during some of the most meaningful yet challenging moments in their lives. Every day, we witness the resilience it takes to pursue parenthood when the path is not straightforward. For patients in Brampton, accessing funded fertility care has meant traveling between cities and navigating a fragmented system, balancing appointments with work and family responsibilities, all while carrying the emotional burden of the journey. These barriers are not only logistical, they can delay access to care, disrupt continuity of treatment, and shape the patient experience during an already sensitive time. Ultimately, they can affect treatment success. Today's announcement represents an important step closing the gaps in equitable patient access to fertility treatment in Ontario. By bringing funded fertility care closer to home, we are making it possible for patients in Brampton to access specialized, state-of-the-art treatment within their own community. From a clinical perspective, this matters. Earlier access, better continuity, and reduced stress all will contribute to positive patient outcomes, and most importantly, to helping patients achieve their goal of building or growing their families. On behalf of all of us here at ASTRA, I would like to thank Minister Jones, Mayor Brown, and their teams for recognizing this need and for their commitment to expanding access to fertility services for families in Brampton and across Ontario. We are honoured to be part of this next chapter in fertility care for our Brampton community. We take this responsibility very seriously and remain deeply committed to providing compassionate, evidence-based, and exceptional care. Thank you for your trust and for being part of this important moment. Together, we will help families in Brampton build the futures that they have been hoping for right here at home. Thank you.
Since we have no media present today, that concludes our announcement. Thank you everyone for attending.